Imam Tirmidhi, rahimahullah, mentions a very powerful hadith in his sunan. And he mentions, and if you imagine, on Yawm al-Qiyamah, just the way you are sitting in saf today, and we are soon about to pray Jum'ah, you will all stand in saf. And you will stand shoulder to shoulder. For those of you who have gone for Umrah, and you go for Tawaf, shoulder to shoulder, back to chest, it is squashed. This will be the situation in Yawm al-Qiyamah. This will be the situation on Yawm al-Qiyamah. There is no getting away, my brothers and sisters. This is exactly what's going to happen. And it's hot today. On Yawm al-Qiyamah, it will be sweltering. Extremely hot. Extremely hot. And everybody will be saying, Nafsi, Nafsi. What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to me? That's going to be the situation on that day. Imam Tirmidhi rahimahullah mentions from Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that on that day, لا تزال قدم عبد حتى يسأل عن أربعة. When that situation will be on you, you'll be screaming and crying, Nafsi, Nafsi. And Allah says in the Quran that on that day, that a man will run away from his children. A husband who cannot live with his wife, without his wife, and a wife that cannot live without her husband, on Yawm al-Qiyamah, they will run away from each other. A child will run away from the father will run away from the child. Everybody will be thinking, Nafsi, Nafsi, what's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to me? And on that day, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, a man and a woman will not be able to move their feet until Allah asks them 4 questions. I want you to think about this. Allah will ask you definitely these 4 questions, my brothers and sisters. And there is no getting away from this. Number 1, عن عمره فيما أبلاه. Allah will ask you, where did you spend your life? Where did it go? I gave you 40 years. Where did it go? I gave you 50 years. How did you spend it? Look at the words of the hadith. For those of you who understand Arabic, look at the powerful terminology used. لا تزال قدم عبد. Tazal means to slip, to move away. You will not be able to move your feet until Allah asks these questions. This is a Sahih hadith. Until number 1, an umrihi fima ablah. Where did you spend your life? So Allah will ask you about the span of life that Allah gave you. What did you do with it? Ya Allah, I was busy working. Tough luck, that doesn't matter. Ya Allah, I had to get an income in. That's not good enough. Ya Allah, I had to pay my bills. The cost of living was going through the roof. So, what did you do about your deeds? How did you pray your salah? Did you give your zakah? Did you live by halal? Stay away from haram? These are the questions Allah will ask us. And the elderly gentleman said to me the other day, that wallahi, this busy thing that we have, this busyness that we have, you never become available. You're always skint. You always have no money. You're always struggling. And you always have no time. And you become old and you're still struggling. So this cycle is a life cycle, my brothers and sisters. So number 1, an umrihi fima ablah. Where have you spent your life? Where has it gone? The other day, a young man passed away. He was an alcoholic Muslim brother. Subhanallah. He was an alcoholic. His kidneys had failed. People reached out to him. But subhanallah, he was not willing to listen. Finally, unfortunately, that drinking killed him. Rows of people came. Listen attentively, my brothers. Rows of people came. Mom crying, brother crying, dad's crying. Ya Allah, Ya Allah. What's happened? Our young son, 28, 29, has passed away. Ya Sheikh, what's going to happen? Ya Sheikh, what's going to happen to him? How Allah will assist him? How Allah will give him najah? How he will enter Jannah? How he will be protected from the adhab al-qabr? Now for us, we can only decide on what we see. That's what the Prophet ﷺ says, do not talk about your deceased. For they have moved on. They have moved on and you are still here. Their a'mal has come to an end. Your a'mal is still continuing. So do not talk bad about your deceased. Do not talk about your deceased. So to give tasalli to the family, you say, brother, sister, father, uncle, Allah have rahmah on him. Allah have mercy on him. May Allah show him guidance. May Allah give him najah. May Allah enter him into Jannatul Firdaus al-A'la. All of this we say to give itmi'nan fil qalb, to give itmi'nan to the family. How can you bear to hear the mother crying in that situation? But ultimately we know the situation. This brother, all his life, drinking, and finally he reached his ditch drinking away. What else can you do? So the truth is, my brothers and sisters, Allah will ask about these situations. And then the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after he talks about the span of your life, he sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "An shababihi fima afna." Regarding your youth, where you have afna, where you have wasted it.